We're back. I don't mean to be mean or rude or none of those things in this video, but I was wondering, since we was talking about Kendra G, and I kind of been watching Kendra G a little bit lately, and y'all know I love black women. I do. I really do love y'all. But it's instances like this where I have to ask myself, is Kendra G hating on or being mean to black women, or is she just being honest and realistic with black women? I really want y'all to stop letting y'all aunties and grandmas go on Kendra G, because we know we live in a very disrespectful community, and it's like men all in this chat like shaming and talking about grandmas like these are not older ladies. Just seem like y'all would give them a pass and just keep moving on. And with Kendra G as a host and, wanting to entertain you all, sometimes she kind of drag it out for the old girls for me and kind of push them into embarrassing themselves. I'll say that, because I can't say that she embarrassed them or treat them bad, but she kind of pushed them into kind of embarrassing themselves. But then also it speaks to the black woman mindset, which we do over here. I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. I don't know if I said that, but we here. So it's just like people are like, Kendra G, man, it's fishy. She's a mammy. But she also have a show and an audience to cater to. And if more black men watch her show than black women watch her show, but obviously black women are watching it. When we did Can You Get Married When You Get Older, I got a lot of comments from men on there. And older per se is not 58 and 60. And I'm not saying, oh, y'all can't ever find nobody ever. But we kind of know on the internet that once black men kind of get older, if they are of substance or quality, they are married or they already have somebody, one of the long-time partners. We know black people don't really get married. And that's another thing. Like, I think sometimes Kendra be wanting to say stuff that she don't say because she's been in media forever. So she know what to say and what not to say. Because, of course, even a man, if he in a roach motel, she'd be like, he's a good catch. Where to find you? Triantre? So we know that. But even with y'all all saying 100,000, like I said, I'm just glad y'all getting some self-esteem to feel like y'all want something. But then when she says, do you think that's obtainable to you? Sometimes she say it because of age, and sometimes she say it because of looks. She just can't say, do you think a millionaire gonna be attracted to you, girl? He got the pick of the prettiest women all over the world, or what, light, talk, skin, dark, whatever these women are. Do you think he will go for your type? She don't say that, but she's usually kind of calling people old or either ugly. But so that's how she call people ugly, that I noticed. But it's cool. You always should tailor your craft to your audience. But it's just like when people are 50 and 60 saying I want him to be tall, or when they 50 and 60 on there, like, or even a smooth 48. Some 48s look good. We're all not Holly Berry. I'm not 48. Y'all can do it for y'all ego or shio. I just do it because I kind of pander to an older audience, and I'm an old girl in the new world because I've always been an old girl. I'm an old soul. But I'm in my 30s and I'm thinking about what type of partner I'm going to have for the rest of my life, or if I want one partner for the rest of my life. And I really could see myself being single for the rest of my life. Like, I never want to live with a man. How do y'all not live with a man for 5 or 7 years and think that y'all really going to find a man to live with? But some of y'all do, because some of y'all did waste y'all youth taking in straight puppies. And black men say it in the manosphere, and it's very mean or rude, but there's some truth to that. When they say y'all wasted y'all vag on Chad and Tyrone, now y'all want to get old and want a nice guy. 30s, 40s, you got a chance. You still got a chance. But when y'all coming up on 60, I think it's time for y'all to kind of have a reality check with y'all self. And I hate to be mean, not like y'all can't find nobody nowhere, but face the reality. You know that these men don't get married. A lot of times they got habits. They drunks. They all kind of stuff. I drink my wine. But it's still like, once you get used to being by yourself so long, then you throw yourself back in the dating market at the 5 and 7 and 18 years, The whole world has changed. I know black women don't really have self-awareness and only see what they see in their life and in their bubble. And I also wondered, did church keep y'all away from meeting y'all husband? When y'all at church Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, when y'all could be out there dating or having a good time or doing something, but the church, don't go to the club, don't go to the bar, don't go places of sin because we want you to bring your money here. I really wonder, did church really keep a lot of y'all who might actually be great women from meeting y'all mates because y'all was at church so much and Jesus was y'all husband and God was y'all husband? Because some of them interviews I be looking at kind of be like, she couldn't be this serious. She couldn't be serious. One girl just went on Twitter, on Kendra G, and she was 48. She's like, I want a billionaire. My husband was a lawyer and all this. Who is really looking for... A lot of times when older women get with a guy and they get married, for one, like I always tell y'all, they say people who've been married one time is prone to getting married a second time. But some of y'all ain't never been married in y'all life, and 60 and 50 talking about you want to get married. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I think 30s and 40s you got a chance. You kind of know who you are and you still got enough of your youth to want to listen to somebody's stuff or know how to be around people and still have your ear to the street kind of. But even with me being in the house 4 years with y'all, I've been off the dating market for 2 at least. In 2020, hell yeah, I thought I was trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? But it was the COVID, And even when I went on a few dates last summer, but I'm just not totally out the game. Some of y'all been out the game too long and set out the game too long, and y'all don't know, really, y'all retired. I think y'all need to stop praying for a husband and pray for whatever you think you can get. Look at me. But really, you got to take care of a man if he black. So y'all want all these provider men when you 48 and 50. And yeah, Shiva 7 say it don't matter what age you are that you can find a date or a man or sugar daddy, which if he's 80 or 90 or 70, it's possible. But men like looks. Y'all can't not look like nothing. Whoever, and I'm not saying y'all just ugly, because like I say, what the Chanel girls say, there are no ugly women, just lazy ones. If y'all think people really is taking people for who they are, which men do that too, but men more so can be ugly and people like them. Or be nothing. We see it in the black community. They can be homeless and y'all like them. People don't like women for value. And even if it's not beauty, you got to lead with your pocketbook. We know black women buy love and pay for love. Even how she ever got that whole show set up to have people get somebody with some money. You can't do one piece of what she say and expect it to work. And I'm not saying it work. I'm not saying it's not. But the girl got some game. She do got some game. Is everything gonna work for everybody all the time? No. But it's still like, if y'all just want to free ball it and just do anything any kind of way and keep praying, only thing I can say, if y'all believe in the Lord, that's fine. But if y'all pray y'all life away, y'all gonna be like them old ladies on Kendra G. It's gonna be something called something different when y'all get old. And y'all gonna be out the game and don't know it and just be talking about Jesus all day. I don't see how so many black women say they want a God-fearing man when a lot of black men don't even believe in God. If you really do a poll, if somebody went to a poll and really ask black men that were not black women, because there are a lot of y'all to tell y'all, make y'all think they believe, but to get y'all money in y'all pocketbooks and make y'all believe something's going on in there that's not. But a lot of black men don't believe in God. I learned that kind of later in my life. They use it definitely as a manipulation tool. My ex-boyfriend, he was like, he didn't believe in God. Next thing I know, he popped up in my church. Didn't tell me he was coming. For one, why the fuck you here? And then for two, you don't believe in God. It was cute. But we broke up shortly after that because I feel like some type of manipulation. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, then what you trying to find bitches in the church? Because y'all know it ain't shit but hoes in that damn church. Anyway, and some women are chaste or celibate, but when you celibate 5 or 7 years, and it was one lady, she was like in her 40s or 50s, late 40s, 50s, talking about, I'm saving myself to marriage. You got grown kids out here. You think somebody gonna wait for you for marriage? Now, if you young, I could see that. 20s, yeah. If y'all really virgins and saving y'all cool. But how do y'all save yourself to me? That's why I feel like if black women was really looking for husbands through Jesus Christ, they really would have found them. Like, if you was looking for a husband in your 20s and 30s, or maybe even your 40s, genuinely, and not giving time to snakes and bums, you wouldn't feel like you been jacked or robbed, because you actually been working with God to get what you want for real. But if you messing with a bum, which we know y'all mess with bums, and that people in Christ manipulated y'all all y'all life, they didn't do me. I never liked the church men. So I knew that a long time ago. So when I was young, I knew that, and I went to church. But it's just like, that God can do anything. I want to put it out in the universe. And even when Angela, y'all not Angela Bassett. That's what I wrote down. Y'all not Angela Bassett. No, but even when Kendra say, what's the last man you dated a millionaire? Even when I say, y'all don't see me say, oh, I wanted this, a provider. I want somebody who gonna help me on my bills, because I know I never want to live with nobody. I know that I want somebody to, if somebody go on the road with me who fix RVs so we can go travel city to city and town to town so I can United States of America. If I meet somebody, cool. If I don't, I'm going anyway. I don't necessarily care about having a lifelong person for me. I don't never remember feeling like that. I never remember thinking about a man like we're going to be together forever. I didn't see that in my life, so that never registered for me. I had an aunt who was married and another aunt who was married, but I never met me and it felt like that. Just, even when I was in love, I didn't see a future like, hey, we're gonna go get married. So I didn't ever think that far. Maybe that's because I was around a lot of black men, and black men don't think that far. So maybe that could have been it. You know, my mom was single. She had a boyfriend, I remember, when I was kind of coming up on graduating from high school, but he didn't live with us. You know what I'm saying? So, and even my mom did have guys or date. We never saw him in our house. As far as I knew, my mom wasn't ever with nobody, as far as I knew. But that's just how my mom was. Even now, I don't bring men into my house and people around my kids and shit. But a lot of black women do, and try to start families with 15 black men over their lifetime and wonder why it didn't work. But even with all this new dating rhetoric and these older women catching it, like now they're higher in their standards, and they don't know that at the end of their life. Instead of trying to figure out what they want to do or see before they die, like I want to see the ocean. Not that I think I'm going to die, but I just feel like I just want to live my life for me. I really don't want to. I'm tired of living life for other people. And I just noticed that people say life is short, but it's long when you broke, but it is short. And if you don't do what you want, how you want, then what's the point of living? But to continue out the rest of your life still wanting a husband that you never got? If I never get a F1 Ford 50, you think I'm going to grow old and be wanting the F Ford 50? Whatever, 150, however the truck called. No, I'm going to just go buy me a little cheap dump pickup truck somewhere and fulfill my dream in my little raggedy truck. I'm not going to dream about something I can't get ever, and I never got ever. But that's what Kendra say. She say, have you ever been with a millionaire before? Have you ever been with a millionaire before? That's a good question, because you got to go find places where millionaires hang out, which is dating. Or wherever these I'm not looking for a millionaire. I just want a nice man who's going to pay for me a few days, give me a few dollars, make me laugh, and we do it sometime, and I'm fine. I'm not trying to find no life partner. You know what I'm saying? That's just not my thing. Now, if y'all want it, nothing wrong with not wanting it. But, you know, even when they get on there, like, he must have a job. Like, how many jobless men did you deal with? Or is it a jobless pandemic in the black community? Or epidemic in the black community? So, black women just don't have no self-awareness for me. But is she the next Kevin Samuels? I think it's a good route to take, and I think it's an audience for it. And get the money. Y'all know me. I ain't no hater. Because even like how the Pink Lesson book do her stuff. I like the Pink Lesson book, though, because she incorporates black women's stories in there, too. But she catered to her audience. She don't care. She do not care, baby. Like, even me, if I didn't care, I would just do it for the views, but my heart not there. But even with us coming from a man sharing community and black women being 50 and 60 and never ever saw what was right in front of their face, even how side chicken is celebrated. You know what I'm saying? And we was actually talking about this yesterday. Somebody stopped by the line. Miss Sun Kissed, I think, and kind of talked about polyamory. Even what you all want to do, polyamory or polyandry, all these things to figure out how to have something forever, to figure out all these different aspects of things and not being honest with yourself about these things. You know, even with women who are in polyamorous relationships with a man, like, it's cool if that's what you're into, but are you genuinely into other girls? Do you genuinely want to have threesomes and share your man, or do you just want to please a man because you think that'll keep him longer? Or at what cost are you sacrificing yourself? Like, I don't know. Like, I really just wonder where do y'all man be, because even Kendra, one lady, she kept saying, are you really serious or are you trolling me? Because sometimes people be trolling her over there. And it was crazy because she's like, the universe and this and that, and we're not going to get into their body types or their this or that. Once you get 48, 50 years old, yes, it's some good looking 48s and 50s, but they still look a certain particular type of way. When y'all, now people look younger more than ever. We're not our grandma's grandmas, and we're not our mama's mamas, and because we're not. But it's just through different time and cosmetic surgery and eating healthier and just vanity. We want to look good and exercise and all this new, you know, we want to look good. But it's just like, how do you tell somebody you're not having sex with them till they marry you and you old? That's weird. That's weird. And I be like, the manosphere be wrong a lot of the times, because they just degrade y'all self-esteem and to just show you how much black men then really just came up and lived their whole lives on black women without actual commitments. Even when you hear an old lady say, I don't want nobody who just want to run around and have a whole bunch of relationships and a whole bunch of friends. You know she only dealing with me in her age. So it's like, damn, they fucked up as when they young and they doing the same shit when they old. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. But it's just a harsh realization. But that's what I see when I see them older women. Y'all might not see it. Or some of y'all just might feel like they too old to think somebody want them. They too old to think somebody want them without some money. To want some money. One lady was 54. She couldn't even sit upright in her chair. Talking she want a 30-year-old with muscles, and she visually attracted to muscles. Black women do got some delusion in their mind. That's why we do black women minds over here. I just think that. But Kendra, I don't like that Kendra kind of exploit them for their idiocy, but they go on there. That's a choice when they click on there. Even with Kevin Samuels, you know, black women chose to go on there and be rated, so they did it all to themselves for real. So you cannot blame the host. But I don't mean it like y'all can't find nobody, but a lot of that finding, I still think that black women, if y'all date out and get on silver mingles and give another race of man a try, I still think y'all would be better off, even if you're older. But I understand y'all can't process it, y'all can't understand it. Keep being a side chick at 51 or 61, or keep being celibate forever. But even me, if I don't find nobody by time, or I don't feel like I want to date or get to know nobody, I'm going to hang it up. I'm not going to care shit about getting no dick. I'm not going to care nothing about that. I'm not. Even now I'm young and I'm not doing it. Really don't care about it if it ain't benefiting me. Really could care less. My body ain't saying, oh, I got to feel with this. I done felt it a many times. I did it a lot of times in my life. But it's just show you how black women are so sex crazed. Because all that women who have somebody somewhere, you can want sex. Ain't nothing wrong with being sex. That's a human need. But delusional. Because who is really, celibacy is a real thing, but really, when we really come push down and shove, if you see them every night on Saturday, Friday, Saturday, somebody got somewhere they doing this to somebody somewhere who they hoping that turn into their man or not. But if she's older, she probably really is celibate. Like I said, this celibacy, it kind of creeped up on me. I didn't know I was celibate. Till I just wasn't doing it, I didn't know. It just kind of creeped up on me. But I don't see how black women are really on Kendra's show. I thought it was a young people show. And I'm not saying it's not an old people show, but older men are not looking for old women. If they a nice looking older men, they getting the youngest woman they can get. Or the youngest woman that they can get along with. Some necessarily ain't going to a 20-year-old. But in our community they are. You know. Some might just like 30 or 33. 33 always a good number to find a sugar daddy. But y'all know everything, but have no self-awareness. And I hope y'all don't unsubscribe, but if y'all do, I'm used to it. But it's kind of like when men say men value go up over time, they're talking about like when they 20 and funny looking and nobody like them, and the teenager and funny looking, but they hit like 30 and get that weight and been in their career, and then they become attractive. But not shit niggas talk about, not 40 and 50 and never worked or never had shit, not them. It is some nice looking older men who black men, that's usually because they got a wife. And women only like them because they got a wife, because they didn't have a wife, they'll be out there homeless with the other black men. So that's a partial truth. Even Kevin Samuels, we all know really he paid for love and paid for sex. But then too, we also know he's LGBTQ too. So that's even, he could say that. But a lot of men who are older and LGBTQ, a lot of times get younger men, just like they get younger women, you know, and exploit the youth. Exploit the youth. You know, that's how they roll, really. But a lot of men do that, though. They could be any man, you know. When you're young, people want your youth. They want your vibrance, you know. They want your life in you. All that life and smiling and love. Even if I meet a young girl at work, they be so innocent and cheerful. I like working with them. They don't have all them hang-ups and issues. Even young black girls. Some of them might have an issue just because they just like that anyway, but some of them young black girls, you get around, they make you laugh and make you cry with them and make you understand and make you care because of the youth and the innocence. And it's refreshing to see. That's why people can say what somebody look like. People can look like anything and not be able to find nobody. It's whether somebody want to talk to you, whether somebody want to be around you. But if you wait all your life and then gave your life to Christ and thought Christ was going to send you a husband and you being single all this time, but he going to send you a husband but you never go out the house. We joke about that on Instagram. You know, they joke about that on Instagram, but y'all know nicotine live here. But it's funny, but it's not funny when you old and wondering where your man is and wasted your time having sex at 3 o'clock in the morning and realize you never been on dates. Y'all talk about a coffee date. Some of y'all can't get a coffee date or ice cream date. Or no flowers. Because you never got it. Then y'all want to say what y'all can do and what y'all can attract. Men know what to do for what women. They know how women present. Men know women. Women don't know men. Y'all know what y'all think men should say, or what y'all feel like he feel, or what y'all think he trying to say, and he can literally say it out to you. I'm not looking for nobody, and y'all be thinking, but he with me though, so we can be together. No, just because he's with you now, don't mean he's looking for you. He's just using you for your time and fun or joy or whatever you all are doing. Usually your body, usually wasting your time. But instead of you getting something out the deal, you're hoping and wishing and praying on love. And he already told you he wasn't looking for nobody. Because y'all say men lie. Men don't lie like y'all say they lie. Y'all be lying to y'all self. I actually seen that meme talking about this is perfect proof that men don't lie to women. Women lie to them. They do it themselves. You don't even have to lie. Men lie by omission. They lie by omission. And y'all want to play cool and say, oh, I don't want a relationship either, and I don't want a relationship. If you want something, tell people what you want, and you'll get what you want. If you believe in saying it and speaking it into existence, tell people what you want. You might find a man who want it. But y'all scared to scare somebody away because y'all trying to rope people in and trick them. This is for the younger, I guess, or whatever dating. I don't know. Because I kind of been wanting to talk about that older woman dynamic, because that shit kind of blow my mind a little bit. It kind of do. A little bit mind blown, a little bit. A little bit. Because it's like, and then they say the same stuff that the young girls say. But black women, you know how we get about niggas, so it's the illusion for me. Well, I hope y'all have a good day, and I'm your creative, innovative lady, and I want you to be your creative, innovative lady, and just stay beautiful, intelligent, and smart while doing it. And we'll see you again on the 9 Trend. Bye.